Hello, my VSW fan members. How y'all doing? It's your boy, VSW here. Welcome back to the channel. It is WrestleMania week. So today, I'm sharing with all of you my predictions for WrestleMania 35. Now, I did say that I was going to do my predictions Tuesday or Wednesday. Tuesday, I decided to sit out. But yesterday, had problems with the desktop and the phone. I didn't have that much time. So, excuse me for that. But here it is today. WrestleMania 35. My predictions. And here we go with my, of course, WWE, NXT, All Pro Wrestling, predictions, reviews, you name it, notebook. So let's get this going. What we got? First up, we got the Beast, Brock Lesnar, defending the Universal Championship against Seth freaking Rollins, the winner of the 2019 Men's Royal Rumble match. Brock Lesnar, the worst Universal Champion in WWE history. A part-timer, he barely ever shows up on Raw. He almost never has a match on Raw. And he only defends the title at a pay-per-view. How can you call that a champion? Who wants that as their champion? Not me. So it's time for a new champion. This Sunday, WrestleMania, Seth freaking Rollins to burn Suplex City down to the ground and bring the Universal Championship back home to Raw where it belongs. Seth Rollins, my pick to win. Brock Lesnar retains. The Universal title is going to be gone much longer, and that's going to suck. Next, we got the phenomenal AJ Styles going one-on-one with the Viper, Randy Orton. It's a very good one, so here I'm just going to say that the phenomenal AJ Styles will win. And the 4 finalists of the 2019 $1 Million Challenge WWE has been finally announced on Twitter. I'm not one of them, but again, I want to thank WWE 2K so much for the chance. At least I was finally able to beat the tower and cut a promo on AJ Styles. But I tell you this, AJ Styles, I may not have been announced as one of the 4 finalists, but you have not seen or heard the last of VSW. You can count on that. And I hope one of the 4 finalists beats you for $1 million. Even though I am picking you to beat Randy Orton at WrestleMania. So good luck with the $1 Million Challenge and good luck with Randy Orton. But you, my pick to win. Next, we got Buddy Murphy of 205 Live defending the Cruiserweight Championship against the premier athlete, Tony Nese. Here, I'm just going to say Buddy Murphy is going to retain. Next, we have The Game, Triple H, going one-on-one with the Animal Batista. Drax himself from Guardians of the Galaxy and Avengers in a no-holds-barred match. Ric Flair was supposed to be celebrating his birthday on Raw along with his friends and fans. But the show ended with the returning Batista coming out, dragging Ric Flair from the room. Of course, we know he didn't really attack him, but he just dragged him out of the room saying, "Hey, Hunter, do I have your attention now?" Huh? Of course, he said it louder than that, but you get what I mean. But what was it that he had really won? A match with Triple H at WrestleMania. Triple H accepted, made it a no-holds-barred match. But now with the stipulation, if Triple H loses, he will be forced to retire from in-ring competition, meaning he can never wrestle again, and this year's WrestleMania will be his last ever match. No way Triple H is losing this match, so Triple H, without a doubt, my pick to win this match. Let's go, Hunter. Game over for Batista. To quote the late Bill Paxton from Aliens, game over, man. Game over. Next up, we got the Olympic gold medalist Kurt Angle going up against Baron Corbin in his farewell match. On Raw, Kurt Angle announced his final opponent as Baron Corbin, and of course, people were not happy, because I have seen most dislikes on that video, if I remember. People were not happy about that. People hoped it was John Cena or The Undertaker or anybody else, but instead, Baron Corbin. And he chose Baron Corbin because he ruined his life since being the general manager of Monday Night Raw. And he's looking to make Baron Corbin tap out and retire as a wrestler, a happy man. So I'm picking Kurt Angle to win, whether it's Baron Corbin, John Cena, whoever. My pick, Kurt Angle to win his final match. Oh, it's true. It is true. Next, we got the big dog and the leukemia crusher, Roman Reigns, taking on Drew McIntyre. Now, Roman Reigns was supposed to be in a match on Raw, but then Drew McIntyre took him out. And then he was unable to compete, leaving Dean Ambrose to face him in a Falls Count Anywhere match, which Drew won. And then this past Monday, Roman Reigns was being interviewed, but then Drew McIntyre attacked him again. You should have said no to my challenge. You should have said no. Roman Reigns, my pick to win this match. Next, we got Bobby Lashley, the almighty Bobby Lashley, defending the Intercontinental Championship against not the normal Finn Balor, oh no, the Demon King Finn Balor. And that's who I am picking to win. Demon King Finn Balor to once again take out Bobby Lashley, leave the show of shows, the showcase of the Immortals, the new Intercontinental Champion. Next, we got Samoa Joe defending the United States Championship against one of the greatest luchadors in the entire world, Rey Mysterio, with his son Dominic. And I'm not the only one who remembers Dominic from when Rey Mysterio was feuding with Eddie Guerrero about who his real father is. Back in the early 2000s. I can't be the only one who remembers that. But rest in peace, Eddie Guerrero. Welcome back, Dominic. But here, I'm going to go on a limb and say that Samoa Joe is going to retain. If Rey Mysterio wins, it's going to be awesome. But for now, I'm going with Joe. Next, we got the new Daniel Bryan defending the eco-friendly WWE Championship against the MVP of the New Day and one of WWE's greatest superstars today who never knows when to quit, Kofi Kingston. He had it going at the Elimination Chamber and Fastlane, but both times he was unlucky. SmackDown, he went through the gauntlet, but then Mr. McMahon added Daniel Bryan in there and he lost. But then he gave him another chance by putting Big E and Xavier Woods in a tag team gauntlet. They won. Kofi Kingston finally going to WrestleMania, finally getting another shot at the title. Here, I'm going to go on a limb and say that Kofi Kingston will leave WrestleMania finally as WWE Champion and call himself the next Grand Slam Champion. Kofi Mania is running wild. So Daniel Bryan, what you gonna do when Kofi Mania runs wild on you, brother? Next, we have the Usos defending the SmackDown Tag Team titles against Rusev and Shinsuke Nakamura, Ricochet and Aleister Black, two of NXT's greatest stars today, and The Bar, Sheamus and Cesaro. Alexa Bliss, the host of WrestleMania, came out and said that the Usos deserve to be punished for giving up their spot in that gauntlet match with Big E and Xavier Woods. And now she is having them defend the titles against Rusev and Shinsuke, The Bar, and Ricochet and Aleister Black. Here, I'm going to say that either the Usos are going to retain or the Bar are going to get their titles back. And next here we got The Miz going up against Shane McMahon. Now, Shane McMahon and The Miz, they had their rematch with the Usos for the tag team titles at Fastlane, but they lost again. But after the match, and when The Miz's back was turned, Shane McMahon turned heel and attacked The Miz from behind. He even went on to put his hands on The Miz's dad. Wow, that was hard. And now he is having the ring announcer introduce him as the best in the world every single week. Now, come on, Shane. I know it's all part of a storyline, but we all know you're not the best in the world. You're not better than AJ Styles, and you sure as heck is not better than my favorite WWE superstar of all time, Stone Cold Steve Austin. It's a storyline, but still, you're not the best in the world. Just because you won the World Cup at Crown Jewel doesn't make you the best in the world. You are far from the best wrestler in the world. Far from it. But there is a chance that Shane McMahon could win this match. Seeing that it is a false count anywhere, because no DQ, anything goes and anything can happen. So here I'm going to say somehow Shane McMahon is going to find the way to win this match. Next we got the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. Braun Strowman, Alexa Bliss. They got Michael Shea and Colin Jost of Saturday Night Live in that match. Like, seriously? And Corey Graves is going to say that the Saturday Night Live dudes are going to win? That would be really dumb if that happens. Really freaking dumb. But I'm not going to even make a prediction for this match because it's pointless. And I could care less about it. But I'm going to give myself 3 chances. Colin Jost, Michael Shea, or Braun Strowman. Or one of the guys that I didn't name. So make that 4. Next, the Women's Battle Royal. I'm going to have to say Asuka. I don't care about that match either, but I'm going to say Asuka. Either her or Naomi. And that will quickly wrap up my WrestleMania 35 predictions. If I left out any matches, let me know in the comments below. And also tell me what match are you looking forward to. Oh yeah, I forgot. The main event. The Women's Triple Threat Winner-Take-All match. It was normally supposed to be just for the Raw Women's Championship, but because Charlotte Flair beat Asuka for the SmackDown Women's Championship, Stephanie McMahon announced it is winner-take-all. So now the winner will leave as the Raw and SmackDown Women's Championship. Becky Lynch, Charlotte Flair, Ronda Rousey, who had an insane brawl this past Monday on Raw after their 6-woman tag match with the Riot Squad. They're fighting in the police car, Ronda Rousey driving the police car, hitting another police car, and Charlotte Flair's knee to Ronda Rousey, that was nasty. Well, one of the craziest brawls I have ever seen in WWE. That was insane. But here, I'm going to go with the man, Becky Lynch, to leave as the new Raw and SmackDown Women's Champion. Because I love Becky Lynch. I love the man. She's one of the greatest things in WWE today. And that's why I am picking her to win. That will end my review. As always, God bless, take care, stay safe. Welcome to VSWville. I'm a pro wrestling fan for life, and that's the bottom line, because VSW said so. If you enjoy this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next video.